All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Lavalais and Ella Live, and I'm your host, Lavalais, and my co-host is in the house. Hello.
Oh, I'm in the house. I'm Ella Isaac. It's always a pleasure to see everybody. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, Lavalais.
Happy Friday to you, and getting ready for the weekend. I know for sure, right?
Yes, yes. It's been a good week. I know you've been traveling. I've been traveling. We've been getting up to some stuff this week. Definitely.
Oh, definite. Start. I mean, this week was a good week. Looking forward to next week.
Okay. All right. Who's in the house? We'd love to see you. Who's in the house? Let us know you're there. Give us a shout out. Give us a hello. We would love to see that. I
Yeah,
see.
I can't see my comments. I don't see anybody who's in the house. I think Zeke's gonna have to check that out for me because I know somebody's there. I know we got Fern and we got oh man, we got 19, 20 people in the house right now. So I know somebody's commenting, but we don't see our comments. So we're gonna have
I
to.
see. I see that Tite Pawu is in the house. Hey, Tite. She's based out of Detroit. She's one of our
Oh,
jewelers, part of the family. I see Lorette Wright. Hey, Lorette. Lorette is in the house from Durham, North Carolina. Nice to
oh,
see
okay. Now mine's starting to come in. I see yeah, okay. I can see Abu and Tite and Laurette. Yes.
you. Hey,
All
Lorette,
right.
I wondering whether you went to the Black Theatre Festival. I don't know whether Winston-Salem is close to you at all. I saw a lot of amazing footage on Facebook and wondering whether you went. Let us know.
Oh, okay. And got somebody new from Texas. Where in Texas are you from, Don? All right.
Okay.
Because we
Hi,
know
Don.
we have some Dallas in the house every now and then. We've got Midland in the house. All right, there's my fam up in New Jersey is in the house. My number one fan is in the house. I know she is. Hey
Okay.
fam, and that's the little baby Zora and Alicia and the whole family. All right.
I got to give a shout out to Manhattan. Manhattan in New Orleans is in the house. I hope
All
you had a
right.
great day. Lovely to see you watching the show. Who else do we see? Berdina. Hey, Berdina. Greetings from Philadelphia. Philly's in
Berdina,
the
that's a
house. All
pretty name.
right.
Where's Berdina from? Have we seen Berdina before? Do you know her?
Berdina is a customer and she is greeting us from Philadelphia.
All right. All right.
Okay. And I think that Dawn said she is from Austin,
He
Texas.
says
So,
near Austin.
oh, near, well, near
We'll
Austin.
give you that one because I
Okay.
would claim Austin too if I was anywhere near it. That's where I would be from too because
Okay.
I don't want to be too much. I love Austin. Austin is just really on the ball. You know,
I
it's
have
got
never been.
everything.
That's one
You
city I
haven't been there?
have.
Oh
Mm-mm.
man, yeah, that's a must for Texas. If you decide to go to Texas, go to Austin because Austin is where it's going on at.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's a bucket list place, definitely. Been to
Yeah,
the
got a
others. Yep.
great nightlife, good food,
Hmm.
you know, everything. Nice people, not like the rest of Texas.
Oh, don't say that. You got Midland, Texas. Okay, who else do we have in the house? We have got Ether from Connecticut. Hey, Ether's part of the BAM family. Okay,
Yeah,
good to
see,
see everybody.
Don says she's from Philly. See, so
Oh,
she's a
she's gonna claim
transplant.
too. Love it, love it. Well, welcome to the show. We have coming up a little bit later, we've got Mel of KI Jewelry. We are excited to have her as a guest. We're going to talk to her a little bit about who she is and sort of behind the KI Jewelry brand, and then she's going to show some pieces as well. So I know you're super excited about that.
Yeah, and find out a little bit about what's been going on with her. We haven't seen her in a long time. She's had the whole spring, summer to be working on some new things. So I'm excited to see what she's been working on, what she's going to come to the table.
Yes,
All right.
and the show been to as well, definitely. Yeah.
Hey, where is my fern and my robin? I don't see them. Where are you? Are you?
You have expectations. They'll be there every single time.
Oh man, of course. And I see Ether's in the house. Great to have you. I'm glad you loved your bracelet. I'm sure you're going to get to hang out with it this summer. So looking forward to seeing a picture or two of that. I know you always wear my ring, so love that. All right.
And just everybody, I want to let you know, if you're watching the show, please share. I know you already like our Facebook page, but please, if you want to join the family, make sure you share our page on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video. It helps us with our numbers ratings. Also hit that bell, that little notification bell, and that's a subscription to our channel, and you'll get notifications every time we pop up. So we would love for you to do that. And we're also on Instagram as well. Go check us out on Instagram, follow our page. It's at Black Artist Marketplace. And also check out our website, blackartistmarketplace.com.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to give some birthday. Is there some birthday shout outs that we need to give? I know we just had a birthday with Hati's birthday. So I don't know. Oh, and I think Robin's coming up at the end of the month. We got a couple of other Leos in the house also.
Yes,
so if you're a Leo and you give us a shout out right now, let us know. We're going to,
Yeah, we'd love to give you a shout out. So you are permanently on record on our show that we said happy birthday to you, or a family member, Also, just a reminder, if you don't know, if you miss anything on the show, again, you can go back and review the video. All of our videos are on our YouTube channel, Black Artist Marketplace. You can go back and look at every single episode that we've had. And we need to find out what episode we're on, Lavalais. Like, have we reached 100 yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have, or we're damn close to it. We do need to go back and make a checklist or a count of see how many, and we just keep rolling along now. See, that's it.
Yeah, we are almost 2 years into it. In October, we will be celebrating our anniversary. So that will be the first time in a couple of months that we've done our group show. So make sure you, I think the date is going to be October 23rd, 24th, that weekend. So mark it in your calendars. That is our group, Black Artist Marketplace, and it will be our anniversary show. 2 years we've been doing this, 2 years.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to look to bring some old timers back and some new people. We're looking forward to having another great year of winter time anyway. This was our first time being out in the summer because we had been indoors for so long. So we started our show indoors, and now we had a chance to go outside. Now we got to go back inside, and I look forward to it.
Oh, really? Okay. I've enjoyed being out. We've had some shows, upcoming shows ourselves. I have Harlem Week coming up next weekend, and then in a couple of weeks, Lavalais and I will both be at Chicago African Festival of the Arts. It's in Washington Park on the South Side. So
that's right.
In Chicago or any of the surrounding area, come check us out. I think it's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend. I mean, it's a big throwdown out in Washington Park. So come on over to the south side of Chicago and enjoy. Spend some money.
Yeah, it's a great festival, and all your favorites will be there. It's probably the last outdoor show that you'll see most of us. And when I say us, I mean all of the wearable artists, the jewelers, the clothiers, the milliners, such as myself. We're all out there.
Yeah, and then all the Africans with all the African art.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big festival. Yeah.
All right, so Abu had a birthday this month.
Just a few days ago. Happy birthday, Abu. And please say hello to your lovely wife, Aya, as well. Love, Aya. Yeah.
Oh man, she's a lovely person. I met them a long time ago in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she used to have a store in Philadelphia. So
yeah.
Yeah,
they used to come and buy wholesale because I used to do a lot of. Well, we both did wholesale back in the day. That was a period of time. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get going.
Yes, we are. Yes.
All right.
So we've got a mixture of things to show you today. I know Lavalais is going to go first today. He's got some things to show you about what he's been up to this week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be first, and then we're gonna bring Ella back, and then we're gonna bring Mel onto our show. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you later there, Ella, and
all right.
I will go over here, and let's see. There we go. All right. You know the thing I can't see, Zeke, is that. Okay, I got it now. So this past week, starting on Tuesday, I took a journey with Manhattan from Shreveport to Montgomery, Alabama, and then back over to New Orleans, and then back to Alexandria. So it was like a big circle over to Montgomery, Alabama. And leaving from Shreveport, you actually have to go over and go into Mississippi, Alabama. So the first stop in Alabama that I made was in Selma, Alabama. And this is Selma, Alabama. This is the Edmund Pettus Bridge. I'm on my way to Montgomery, Alabama, to go to the Equal Justice Initiative Monument and Museum. So this is a little bit of small town Selma, Alabama. This is the Voting Rights Museum and Institute. And so then I went on, I'm going to go through my things. And so here we are. This is Minhati and I at the Legacy Museum in downtown Montgomery, Alabama. Now so I didn't get to do any photographs from this particular exhibit because obviously you can't take pictures inside of the museum. So instead of being able to do that, I had to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to, let's see if I can.
We believe there's important work that has to be done in this country to fully overcome the history and legacy of slavery. It's important that we begin to commit to an era of truth and justice, that we tell the truth about our history, that we find the words necessary to understand all of the pain, all of the suffering that was created by 400 years of enslavement, lynching, segregation, and injustice. It begins in Africa, where millions of people were kidnapped, abducted, taken from their homes, taken from their families, chained, forced onto ships where they were displaced forever. Without understanding that legacy, we don't appreciate the harm, the damage, the tragedy that surrounded the founding of this country. We still live in a country where there is this problem of racial inequality, racial injustice, and the narrative that created that problem of racial difference continues to haunt us today. And so this museum is dedicated to helping people understand the journey. We want people to understand the suffering that slavery created. The demographic geography of America was shaped largely by racial terror. A landscape, a legal architecture that codified racial hierarchy continued to shape life in this country. This society, this country, this nation has work to do to fully overcome the history and legacy of slavery. At the Legacy Museum, we believe an important experience awaits each and every person, that there is a journey that must be taken to create a different kind of future. It is hard to confront these painful truths, but the powerful thing is that when we have the courage to learn the truth, we open up doors that permit justice, that permit reckoning, that permit healing. This museum is dedicated to creating a society where the children of our children are no longer burdened by the legacy of slavery, no longer presumed dangerous and guilty, no longer haunted by racial inequality no matter where they go. But to get to that society, we all have a role to play. And that's why we want you to come to Montgomery and not just see the sights, but to hear the sounds, to experience the spirit of the people who lived here, who have fought here, who have worked here, and to take that spirit with you out into the world where you can do the same. You can continue to find ways to advance justice in your society, your community, your neighborhood.
Oh, there I go. Okay. So, as you can see, it was a very emotional and very touching experience to go in that museum. And some of those little cells where you saw people that had images that actually started talking once you engage with the image would tell you its story, whether or not it was a story about them fleeing slavery or being incarcerated or whatever it was, then that particular image would tell you that particular story. So in all the jars that you saw contain soil from the burial sites or the hanging sites of people that have been hung in the United States. And this is during the periods after Reconstruction. So this is like after 1865 up until 1950s and 1960s, they were still hanging people. So let me see if I am capable of doing this. Yeah. So these monuments here, which is another monument that's up on a hill that they've carved, contain all of these big iron things, and each one represents states and counties within those counties, and on these name plaques are the people that were actually hung. So all of these represent, this is what you get when you get to see them. And so these are on the grounds of this is not on the grounds of the Equal Justice Initiative. This is somewhere else that I ran across while I was in Montgomery. It was in the same area, but the sister had done such a beautiful job with her torch, and that I had to just go and take a look at what it is that she had done. As you can see, she has done these big old figures, and this is a sister from that lives in Montgomery, where she takes a torch and she just cuts all these things out and cuts images out and creates these creations. So this was, if you see, this is on the work on the old car. So this experience was just a great experience from beginning to end, to go through all of these civil rights type of let me get Ella. Let me get to me. Okay, so it was a nice experience, and I hope you see I got Malcolm up over me now. I changed my background poster for a while because all of these things you draw energy from all of that and seeing all of that. So I'm trying to let all of this just sink into me for a while and see what's going to come out in terms of my work. See if I can display or bring some of that energy to my work that I've just experienced. So that's been my experience for the past couple of days. It was a beautiful trip, really enjoyed it, had a great time with Manhati, enjoying her birthday because this is really a trip for her. So that's what it's been like for me for the past couple of days here. Let me bring you back in here, Ella, and let me see if, oh, there we go.
Okay.
There you go. I got you back in here now.
It looks like definitely worth a visit down there. Pretty powerful, right?
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's very emotional. It's very powerful, very very powerful. Both of both the museum and the other site, because there's two big sites.
Yeah, especially when you mentioned how they have listed the people that have been hung. I was like, wow, that's pretty moving, you know. And I'm interested to see how, as someone who, you know, you talk about absorbing that frequency, how it's going to affect you in your work.
Yeah, they have each state. It starts out with Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, then goes into Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, and then each county that or parish that hung somebody during that period of time, they have one of those things hanging up there. So there's like over 800 of them.
I was going to say, must be hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah, there's 800 or so of the things hanging, and then when you get to counting, sometimes like on the pillar itself, because we have one parish, like my parish only had like so many names on it, but then there's like other parishes that they got two columns, so it's like.
It's wonderful to have a museum like that, though, the legacy museums, so you never forget. It's there and you can go visit. And it's right in the heart of Montgomery.
Right in the heart of Montgomery, and it's you get a sense of what Montgomery was like back in the day, back in the early 1800s. That's for sure. Right.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing all of that. Definitely. I'm feeling a bit solemn now. It's like, okay, let me move on and show some hats. I don't want to just go straight into that. But, yeah.
Well, let me see if I can. I
just a bit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if I can.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at messages. Hey, Ether. You love my earrings? Well, guess who made them? It is Mel, who's coming up next. Well, after me in about 10 minutes. Okay. So thank you. I'm also got some of her jewelry rings on as well. So I'm representing. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to show a little bit of work here. Lavalais is not showing any work this week. He chose to opt out and showed us that wonderful Montgomery clip. And so I'm going to show some hats. So here we go. If you're new to the show and you've never seen our show before, if you see something that you like, please put the item number in the comments section. Or alternatively, you can go to my website, which is lipshats.com, lipshats.com, and go take a look and purchase that way. And there's various ways of paying. You can use PayPal, You can do shop pay, after pay, lots of different ways to pay on the website. If you're in Harlem next week, I will be in Harlem at Harlem Week. Come check me out, New Yorkers and New Jersey, yikes and all that. Come check me out, and I will be there. I would love to see everybody. Okay, I'm showing about 10 pieces today, and we're going to start with slide number 1, which is 2 versions of a packable hat. So you have the spike hat on the left, you've got the lace foldaway on the right. These are both packable. One packs one way, one packs flat the other way. I've got them both here, so I'm going to try them on for you. And they both come in about, the spike comes in about 4 colors, lace foldaway about 6 colors. There may be only 4 left. It's getting less and less with inventory because I am moving on to 4. Okay, so this is the spike and this is tan. A lot of guys like this hat too, and I'm going to take it off and just show you it packs flat this way. Okay, so this is the spike. Pull it on. Great travel piece. It comes in tan, red, and royal blue. I do it in black. I don't know whether black is on the website, but if you want black, let me know. And it also comes in ivory, and it's priced at $69. That is the spike hat. Kind of cool, breathable, fun hat just to throw on. And then see, packs flat. The hat next to it is the lace foldaway, and we're showing it in lavender this week. So pretty lavender. So it pops on this way. Play around with it. This also comes in about 5 or 6 different colors. You can just hide under there. See how sexy that is? All right. The lace foldaway. Dip it, play with it, have fun with it. Okay. And this is priced at $59. And again, it packs flat, but this way. All right. Great travel hat. Throw it in your bag, pull it out, pop it on. You got a hat. All right. Bestseller for the summer, along with the foldaway, which is its sister hat. Next slide, please. Some packables that are black. You know, got a couple of emails about some black hats. I guess people are going into fall season. And this is a vegetable fiber braid packable hat. Different versions of it. You've got D100 on the left, the tweed fedora on the right. Again, it's a unisex piece. Compared to the lace foldaway and the spike hat, this is a one size, 23.5 inches. The other ones, I forgot to say, they expand and retract to fit all sizes. This is a 23.5 inch. Okay. Okay, I know you guys want to move on with the slides, but I'm still on this one. Slide number 2. Don't move me along just yet. Okay, these are priced at $72. All right, this is D100. And then we also have the tweed fedora. Slightly different. You could pop it down if you wanted to. You can make it a bucket hat. It's got that black and white trim all the way around. And these are priced at $72. And they come in different colors. When I say different colors, versions of neutral. So you'll get ivories and tans and black and tans. Go to the website, take a look in the everyday section of the site. Okay, that's D100 and the tweed fedora. Next slide, please. So this is SD60, and the next slide is SD61. These hats are offered a photo shoot at the moment, so I won't be able to show them on, but they are, again, that packable vegetable fiber braid with a little bit of a wider brim, and that is a felt trim on there. SD60 and SD61, they are priced at $105. And it's actually brown and ivory, two-tone with the felt. It's not leather, it is felt on both of those hats. Slide number 5, please. So, like I said, I'm moving into fall hats. As of next week, I will be showing early fall. I'm bringing in a new line of hats. And so I'm showing these last few one-of-a-kind pieces that are still available on the website. This one is called Mala. And Mala is a double dye, turquoise and orange. Nice deep crown, turquoise, orange, and taupe leather around the crown of the hat. Turquoise is on the top, orange is on the brim. It sits nice and low, and it's sized about a 24-inch. So if you have a larger head size, or you have a lot of hair or locks or whatever, this will fit a larger size. It's priced at $185. Just to let you know also, you can get a quick little 10% discount off if you sign up on the website. There's this little pop-up that comes up, put your email in, and you get automatically a 10% off your total. All right, so again, this one's called Mala. I'm going to turn around so you can see all sides, and it's priced at $185. It is a one-of-a-kind piece. Slide number 6, please. Slide number 6. I was going to say Swix. 6 is called Twirl, and it is a double dye chestnut brown and to a jade green. The crown is a little bit different. It's a swirl. That's why you see that picture on the side there. It's a nice swirl crown. So it's more interesting, less of a fedora shape, real funky kind of look. And you've got this leather accent, a little bit of knot here around the crown of the hat. This is sized at a 23.5-inch to a 24. These one-of-a-kind pieces, if you need it smaller or bigger, send me an email, lipshats@gmail.com, and I'm happy to size the hat up or down for you. No problem. It is a one-of-a-kind. It can't be remade, but it can be resized, so I can do that. All right, just bending down so you can see the swirl crown on here. It's priced at $179. It's called Twirl. All right, slide number 7, please. These are all hand-dyed hats, hand-blocked. There's a lot of hand manipulation done here. I don't necessarily have blocks that are that shape. I have basic fedora style blocks, but then the handwork is always implemented upon these hats. This one is called Farsi. It's a tie-dye. You know, you have the yellow on one side, natural on the other, and a simple nice wide band. It's a ribbon band. There's no leather on this hat. Keeping it simple. It's priced out $185. It's called Farsi. Next slide, please. Juna. Juna is a lovely chartreuse green. And just a reminder, these are the last of some of the summer hats that are on the website. I will not be doing any more this year. So I would suggest you get them now. And also, if you really do see something that you like, get them before I head off to New York next week. And then Chicago in a couple of weeks. All these hats will be going with me, and they will be gone. So you have an opportunity to get them now, because once I go out to the retail shows, a lot of the one-of-a-kind pieces sell and they're gone. So you have first dibs. Juna is a lovely chartreuse green with yellow, taupe, and red leather knotted around the crown. It's a deep crown, and the size is a 24-inch. I think I have 2 more to go. That's Juna. Next one is Monarch. Monarch is it's a nice deep yellow. I guess I would call it like a dandelion yellow. And you've got that embossed leather, a nice chunk of embossed wine leather with yellow and taupe as well. It's a nice wide brim, about a 3-inch brim. and it's my take on a fedora. Just you can actually see that embossing in the light. It looks a little bit like alligator, and it's called Monarch. It's a 24-inch size, and it's priced at $185. It's on the website lipshats.com, and you can go purchase it now, or you can add it to your cart and think about it and purchase it the next day, whatever you choose. I've got one more hat to show this evening before we bring on our guest. I'm excited. Here we go, Max 3. This is the last one. This is a beautiful hand-dyed royal purple, and it's a large size, and it just has a lovely piece of leather on there. Actually, two pieces. You've got this leather here, and you have a little bit of burgundy leather right here. It's a large size. It's a 24 inches. It sits nice and up. You could play with it a little bit, put it down on one side. I keep moving my head so you can see all sizes of it. It's priced at $185. I'm sorry, it's priced at $205. But again, you can get that 10% off if you put your name in the little pop-up that comes in on the website. All right, that's my last hat of the evening. Hope you saw something that you liked. Or come check me out in New York next week, Harlem Week on 135th Street, the Saturday and Sunday. All right, Lavalais is going to come up next, and we are going to introduce our guest.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm introducing our guest, or you're introducing our guest?
We're both introducing.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I switched it and got moved around, but I think you're going to be introducing our guest.
Okay.
But, I just wanted to say before we go on to introducing our guest, if any of you guys saw Just Mercy, which is the T-shirt I got on, which is the film about the attorney that was representing the guy in Georgia, and that was played by Jamie Foxx. And I think the other guy that played him was Michael B. Jordan. And that guy is the guy who's responsible for the Equal Justice Initiative, and his name is Brian Stevenson.
Okay.
And so that's who that was talking on the film.
Okay, got it now. Makes sense. Okay.
All right. So I just wanted to make that little connection for everybody before we went on to our guests. Okay. So and I know you and our guest have been friends for a long, long time. I've known her forever, but I know that the two of you have been very are tight. You do shows together, you hang out together.
Sure do.
So I'm going to let you go ahead on and introduce her, okay?
Okay, so it's funny you say that, because I'm thinking to myself, where did Mel and I meet? Well, I'm going to have to ask her when she comes on. Like, I don't remember. But I do know Mel used to have a wonderful store in Brooklyn called Kiini Ibura, and I used to go to her store and do trunk shows there. So she would invite me. She's an amazing artist. Like Lavalais said, I've known her for quite some time, and I've seen her evolve and change and grow, and being willing to just get on into this whole new way of doing business. She's the queen of social media as far as I'm concerned, with all the posts that she does with, she's just on it. I'm like, Mel, I gotta be like you. So, but we love Mel. She does some wonderful pieces, and I have been buying from her for years. She's very well loved in Philadelphia. She has a great following, and I think it's about time she gets out there and does some traveling. So I'm going to welcome Mel, or Melody Burns of K.I. Jewelry, formerly Kiini Ibura. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Lavalais.
Yes.
Greetings, family. How is everyone out there? And yes, Ella, it is time for me to get on the road. Other than Philadelphia, I have to get to moving.
Okay. So yeah, like how did we meet? I'm trying to remember. Do
I
you remember?
think we met at 4W.
Okay.
And then when 4W had the fire, I had them do a show here. And I kind of turned my living room into like a boutique.
Uh-huh.
And I started buying wholesale from you and selling your hats out of my house. But I think we met at 4W.
Okay. We
Yeah.
either met at 4W or we met at the fashion and boutique show. You might have come
Yes,
through.
that's right.
And because when I was wholesaling and you started wholesaling and purchasing
Right.
that
It
show.
was with Arlene,
Uh-huh.
the downtown showroom.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
Put it together.
yeah. I
Okay.
think that was it. I think that was it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So it's been many, many years. It's probably been 30 years then.
at least. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And I
Okay.
met Lavalais. I know I met Lavalais through 4W because I used to come up to Harlem and buy ear spears from him to sell in 4W.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've all known each other for a long
a
time.
long time.
Yes.
Long time.
You know, I need to know what is your core inspiration? We all have our own, but as an artist, what's your core inspiration?
I think the majority of my inspiration is nature.
Mm,
Um, I love gardening, flowers. So a lot of the color combinations that I do, I get them from flowers. And then what I do, I ask of Ken Wright, who's been on this show before.
yes.
He's a stained glass artist, so he fuses a lot of the colors together for me.
Uh-huh.
And then I tell him what shapes that I want. And this is how most of my inspiration comes from nature. Some come from furniture because I like furniture has different shapes and little quirkiness with them.
Mm, mhm.
And I get it from there. And I love the Deco era.
I was just about to say, I know you love Art Deco.
I
When I
love
follow the same page on Facebook, which is beautiful Art Deco
beautiful,
pieces,
beautiful.
clothing, furniture, jewelry.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's nature, even features on people, like their eyes sometimes, or nose, or the way they smile, or the shape of their face. I get different inspiration from that as well.
Interesting.
But the
Okay.
majority is mostly nature. Yeah. That's why in the summertime, I just live in the backyard.
Or the beach.
Yes. And the beach. And the beach. Definitely the beach. Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Time.
So Mel, what have you been up to lately? You've had, like you say, spring, summer, and gardening. So you must have had some inspiration to do some new things. What are we looking at today?
We're going to be looking at colorful, bright pieces today.
Okay.
Hibiscus is one of my favorite flowers, so they come in like yellows and reds, and lilies. I love lilies, so they come in all different color arrangements. So you're going to see some of that today, some of the colors, and some I've done just plain sterling silver because everyone doesn't want color all the time. They might want just a plain silver everyday earring. But for me, all of my pieces are like everyday. Put them on and go. I don't care if it's jeans and a t-shirt, whatever. Just put them on and go. Don't save anything. Just keep it moving.
And I know you've also been out. You've done quite a few shows this year.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh, I was so tired. Ooh.
I know you've done BAM.
Bam, I did.
You've been down here to Philly.
African art.
You've been down to Philly like 3 times.
Yeah, Philly is so good to me. I just love Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're really good. But in July, what I usually do, I'll take like a block of maybe 2.5 weeks and I try to give back. So that's when I do my massage therapy to the senior citizens. And this time I did some for teenagers who were like borderline rough riders. So
Okay.
we did a day of spa treatments. facials, massages, manicures, pedicures, that kind of thing. So I try to set aside at least 2 weeks in July to do that kind of thing for seniors and at-risk teenagers. And
Wow.
then onward to Philly I went.
That's that's the first time I've heard that they would do it for teenagers.
Yeah,
You know.
that was the first time I did it for teenagers. Usually I do for senior citizens.
Hmm.
And this time they said they had some at-risk teenagers
Hmm.
who needed some kind of pampering because they don't get a lot of times they don't get the guidance at home, so they're kind of rough and ready and they don't get pampering. So we just gave them a day of pampering to make them feel special, and it
So,
turned
so,
out really nice.
so you, if I remember correctly, because I remember you used to bring your chair and your table, I think, right? Is that correct? I mean, I'm remembering right. You used to do massages and have all that stuff and energy going with you back in the day too, right?
I'm a licensed physician's assistant, so I worked in the hospitals for like about 25 years in OBGYN, adolescent medicine. And I did that for 20 some odd years. And then after that, I branched off and did massages.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
So, I know you did that for such a long period of time, and then you've gone into jewelry, and you've been doing that for I don't know how
30
many.
years.
Woo, okay. Why jewelry? I know you're a creative mind. Why not clothing, or why jewelry?
Yeah.
I came from a medical background, so it's about healing for me.
Hmm.
And stones have healing properties, colors have healing properties. So when I was in the medical field, I was healing you physically. Now I'm healing you spiritually. At least
Okay.
that's my goal to heal you spiritually. And that's why I use stones and different colors because they bring your spirits up. You could be feeling really, really like bummed out one day. And if you put on something bright and cheerful, it brings your whole spirit up.
Yeah.
So I use that as I'm still practicing medicine, but in a different realm, not in the hospital.
Okay. Love
Right.
it. Love it. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to show. I have my new ring, everybody. I got this from Mel.
Love it,
It was
Ella.
last weekend when she came, so that's my new favorite piece.
And your earrings are called Seven. I heard Etta wanted to know.
Oh, she wanted to know. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Thank you, Ella.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got. I know people are waiting and they're excited, so there you go.
Okay. Welcome, family. Hopefully, you will enjoy what I have to show you. Usually, I start off with earrings, but today I'm going to start off with rings. So the first ring up is this ring here. Right. And this is called Regal. I have it on in brass, but it's also in sterling silver on the website. And the website is www.kiiniiborajewelry.com. Okay? And that ring comes in all sizes. On the website, you can put a message there as to what size ring you wear. But this particular one is in brass, also in sterling silver. And also, if you'd like to add stones, I did one for a customer and she wanted some turquoise stones on the bottom. So I added 3 little 3mm turquoise stones on the bottom. So that's called Regal. And Regal is $225 in silver. In brass, it's $120. So that's the first one. The second ring up is called Salute. It is abalone, and the round piece in the middle is moonstone with another piece of abalone. It's kind of long. I'm going to take it off so you can see the length of it. It's for those who dare to be bold. And what I found with abalone is whatever color you put on, it will pick up some of those colors. So this is called Regal. I'm sorry, this is called Salute, and it is $225. That's sterling silver, abalone, and moonstone. Okay, that's 225. The next one up is called Buzz, and that's the top stone that's shaped like a triangle. That is bumblebee jasper. And the little piece on the side there, the little clear one on the side is moonstone. And the oblong piece on the bottom is butterscotch amber. And Buzz is $175. And all rings can be sized. Everything is on the website that I will be showing tonight. And most things that I will be showing are one of a kind. So Buzz and Salute are one of a kind pieces. Buzz is $175. The next one up is called Carnelian Love. And it's 3 different shapes of carnelian set in sterling silver. And once again, they're on a wide band as well. Carnelian Love is $195. Let me show you how that looks. Okay. And the last ring that I'm going to show is called Femme. It's rose quartz and a pink freshwater pearl set in sterling silver. Femme is $155. Take it off so you can see it better. Rose quartz and freshwater pearl. That's Femme, and that's $155. Okay, so next up, we are going to look at some earrings. And remember I said that colors are healing. So when you go to the beach, especially the Caribbean, the waters are blue and they're soothing. They're soothing to the spirit, soothing to the soul. And so when you want to meditate also, you usually meditate with a blue colored stone. This particular earring is called Water. It's dichroic glass. And if you know about natural stones, they have crystallizations in them called druzy. In glass, it's called dichroic. So this is dichroic glass set in sterling silver, and it's called Waters. It's $95. All pieces are signed in the back. And the next one up is called Lady. I call her Lady because I guess you can tell she has a very feminine shape. And she moves with grace. So Lady, sterling silver hammered, and Lady is $80. Lady is about 4.5 inches long, very, very light. Sterling silver, and it comes with a long stem in the back. That's Lady. And Lady is $80. And this one reminded me some of the flowers in my yard. This one is called Fete. It's sterling silver and dichroic glass. It's pinks and yellows and greens And also the beads hanging are sterling silver. Fete is $105. I should have called it really hibiscus because it reminds me of some of the hibiscuses that I have. So Fete is $105. And everything is on the website. You could also Cash App me or Zelle. Cash App is $Keeni Abora Jewelry. And Zelle is 347-299-4194. Next one up is called Tone.
Yeah, I wanted to know about the glass. Is that something that Ken does for you?
Yes.
Ken Wright is a New York
artist.
Okay.
Yeah. So I give him color combinations
Mhm.
and he'll put them together for me.
Uh-huh.
And I tell him what shapes I want. Sometimes I just say, Ken, just throw the glass on the floor and whatever shape comes out, that's fine with me.
Okay.
To give a
Okay.
little kind of organic kind of feel.
Okay, that was my question.
Okay.
You have Atwiana from Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
She says hello.
Oh, hello there.
Okay.
Oh, how you doing?
Okay.
This is called Tone. It's all sterling silver for those who don't want color. And it's embellished on the edges with twisted sterling silver wire. That's called Tone. And Tone is $85. One part is a post and the other part is a long stem. That's Tone. And that's $85. The next one is called Sunflower. And this is, I don't know if you can see the orange in it. It's orange and yellow dichroic glass. Yeah,
When you turn it, you can see it in the light. Yeah.
And it has a little bit of green in it also.
We see
So
that
it's
too.
orange, green, and yellow. And you know who else inspires me, Ella?
Who?
You.
Oh wow, I'm honored. How do I inspire you?
The color combinations on your tie-dye, I'm like, wow, I love that. I love it.
Okay.
So, this one is called Sunflower. And Sunflower is $95. Everything, like I said, is signed on the back. The next one up is called Pyrus. And that's the papyrus leaf. It's also embellished with 2 pieces of carnelian and a piece of turquoise, cabochons. These are about 4 inches long, 3.5 to 4 inches long. Pyrus is $80. And you can message me if you don't want this color combination of stones and you just want it plain, you can have it plain. Or if you want some other stones, I can do that as well. Pyrus is $80.
You also have Abu saying, Mel, you are the best.
Thank you, Abu. Abu, I have some work for you to do.
And we have Lorette Wright saying gorgeous and unique.
Thank you. Thank you, Lorette. This next one reminds me of the hat you just took off, Ella, which I love, that purple hat you had on.
Yes, Max. It's the same color. Look at that.
I know. I know. This is called P2. And P2 is $95. It's 2 different colors of purples. Purple dichroic and purple glass. accented with a little amethyst cabochon in the center, and amethyst on the dangle here as well, with a little crystal. And P2 is $95. I like that purple hat, Ella. I really do. You know, I'm a hat
I know.
fanatic. The next one up is called shielding. And these are some stones that I got from Indonesia on one of my trips there. It's sterling silver, and this is agate. It's browns and greens, like going into fall.
So let us know where you're going next. Aren't you going to somewhere special next?
I'm going to Morocco in September, and Morocco has tons of stones. I can't wait. It's like going to a candy factory.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there for 18 days, which is the longest vacation I've ever taken.
Wow.
So, and I don't know how I'm going to put all of that in the carry-on.
Talk about inspiration. You'll be very inspired by Morocco.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. So shielding is $85, sterling silver and agate.
And is that a clip or it's pierced?
It's pierced, but they can be converted to clips. Very easy to convert them. And those are $85. Remember the long ring that I showed you? This one.
Yes.
Well, this is an earring that will complement it. This is called Salute 2. It's abalone shell, which I really love because it just picks up every color that you can imagine.
You know, during COVID, do you feel like your creativity has grown?
Yes.
Did you take the time to like really explore that?
Yes, because it gave you a time to just like sit back, relax, and kind of woosah and get into your spirit. And a lot of times I just went out in the yard and just did absolutely nothing for a few hours. Sat there and looked at the sky, played with the flowers for a minute, and just sat there
Mm-hmm.
and listened to the silence, which was very healing and very inspirational because within that silence, you get messages. And in those messages are inspiration for me. So I got a lot of different ideas from COVID. COVID was a horrible thing, but in a way, it was a blessing as well because it made people think. It made people sit still. It made you do it. You didn't have a choice because people were afraid to go out and hang out like they used to. So you just sat still. And everything was still. Everything, it was just like a silence that spread throughout, at least in New York. It's just a silence that spread throughout, almost kind of eerie at some points. And I'm like, okay, Lord, so what are you trying to tell us here? So I just sat still. I didn't force anything to happen. I didn't rush. I didn't stress over anything. Whatever happened, happened. I'll just deal with it as it came. But COVID gave me a lot of inspiration. Yeah.
I can understand that quiet time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you go within.
Exactly.
Then you go within and you draw from that well of consciousness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And because people are such in helter-skelter mode, rushing to go to work, rushing to come home, rushing to do this, rushing. COVID said, hey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shut you all down for a minute so that you can regroup and get it together. we're still in the getting together mode, but it's better than in the beginning.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad that it took you into an inspirational kind of flow, which you seem
yeah,
to be riding the wave of it right now.
yeah, yeah. And I'm liking it. I like being silent. Sometimes I'll turn the phone off for the day, and I'm like, oh, listen to the silence. But I keep a radio on constantly in my house because sometimes I don't want to come into an empty, quiet house.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I play music for my plants.
Uh-huh.
So, but when I go outside in the backyard, it's really quiet and peaceful. I have chimes in the trees, chimes on the landings, and so when the wind, that little wind comes, it's like music for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only music in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The wind chimes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Mm.
you have show a few more pieces for
Okay.
us.
So salute. I don't know if it's salute is $95. That's the abalone. That's salute too. Okay.
I would say like 5 more minutes, Mel.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is called Saz. It's sterling silver. And Saz is $85.
Did you have one that's called Sunflower?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's Saz. Saz is $85. Just a good everyday earring if you don't want to get too much. This is a good everyday earring.
Can we see Sunflower again?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that was the one. The yellows and the oranges and the
Right.
the chartreuse green.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And everything is on your website?
Everything is on the website. This one is called Excite. Because I just love the colors in this. It's different colors in it. It's some of it reminds me of the waves in the ocean, although it's not blue. But sometimes if you look at the ocean, it has like an array of different colors as well, not just blue. You have to look at it really close, and you'll see different colors in the waters. So this one is called Excite. It's dichroic glass also. And Excite is $105. Okay. Oops. This one is on the website, but in a different color. It's called Knowing. That's with the Sankofa. So if you want this one, you can leave me a note and say Knowing in red. And it's $85.
Okay, then like 2 more, Mel.
Okay. Okay. This one is a good everyday earring as well. It's called Pagoda, double pagoda. And double pagoda is $80. Sterling silver with findings that I order from Bali. That's double pagoda. And for all the hoop ladies out there, just a plain everyday hoop. And this hoop is sterling silver. And you can also get it in brass. In sterling silver, it's $70. And it also can be done for non-pierced.
Can you see that, Mel?
Yes. Which ones? These? The stackables? Or this one?
Which one, Brodina? Let us know. Well, you're showing both hands, so.
The stackables are on the web. Both of them are on the website, in brass and in sterling silver.
Okay. If you have any more questions, Berdina, let us know.
Right. This one I didn't get a chance to put on the website. It's called Bits. It's agate, set in sterling silver.
And I think that will be your last one.
Yeah, and that's $80.
Okay. Berdina said the stackables.
Okay.
Yeah.
The stackables are on the website, Berdina. I think she bought one. Anyway, they're on the website, www.keeniaborajewelry.com.
Okay. Wonderful. Nice little presentation there.
Excellent.
I can't wait to see what you're going to have when you come back from Morocco.
Me too, Ella. Me too.
So I'm curious. I have one question for you before I let you go. I just want to know what you back those the dichroic glass with. Is there something special that you use to between the glass and the metal?
No.
No.
He puts it in the kiln, so all the edges are rounded out, just like a cabochon. You know how the cabochons are smooth in the back and in the front and the edges? The same thing, because it goes in the kiln, so there's no rough edges on there, no sharp edges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just backed with silver?
Backed with silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking to see if there's any comments, and I'm going back to Morocco thinking, what can I ask her to bring me back from Morocco?
Let me know. I'll be there 18 days. I'm going to Marrakesh, Fez, the Blue City, Casablanca, Tangier,
Wow.
Eshawara.
Wow.
And I connected with the Ganawa musicians over there, because a friend of mine is a musician, and he played with Randy Weston for years. And Randy lived in Tangier for a while.
Uh-huh.
So I made a connection with the Ganawa musicians over there.
Oh, you're going to have a great time.
I know.
That was great.
Yeah.
You look like you have a question, Lavalais.
No, I'm good. I just want to have a great time in Morocco, that's for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, listen, it was great having you on the show.
It was wonderful being here. Thank you.
Yes. Getting some lovely comments. Lorette loved your work. Has Lorette bought from you? She's in North Carolina.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Hey guys, great show. We love
you. Love you, Stella. Love you, Lavalais. Family, I love you dearly. And support the Black Artist Marketplace every weekend, unless they're not on.
Thank you.
And if you don't support, they won't be on. So support
right.
the artists.
We are here for the artists. Yes,
absolutely.
Definitely. All right. We're going to say goodnight to Mel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy our content. Like I said earlier, if you see something that you like, please let us know. Please share. Please comment. Please like and favor and follow and all of that good stuff. It really helps us as we continue to grow and evolve.
Oh, that's very, very... I'm sorry. Please share and let everybody know about Black Artist Marketplace and about Lavalais and Ella Live every Friday night. We look forward to seeing you next Friday. We're going to have a new guest for us. I hope we're working on somebody very special for you for next week. I hope you enjoyed our presentation tonight, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes. All right. We are on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, most Fridays. All right. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Good
Good
night.
night, family. All right.